reach the arms up. And exhale, bring them down. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, bring them down. Good, 2 more of those. Inhale, reach up high. And exhale down. 1 more time. Inhale, reach up high. And exhale down. Good, then inhale, reach your arms back behind you. Exhale, bend your knees, bring your fingertips to graze the floor or towards the floor. They don't have to touch the floor. And then inhale like a wave, bring your arms back behind you and stand up tall. Exhale, bring them down, send the hips back, reach the fingertips, touch the floor. And then inhale, reach them back behind you. Keep going. Exhale down. Nice long neck here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep the spine nice and long. Send the hips back. And inhale up. You can go at a pace that feels good for you. Exhale down. So we're just trying to get the whole spine and hips and knees moving. Inhale up. 1 more time. Exhale down. And inhale all the way up. Good. Keep those arms out to the side and you can step your legs out sideways. And we're going to go side to side. So reaching one arm overhead. And inhale up. Exhale over the other side. And inhale back up. Feeling that nice stretch along the side of your body. And inhale to the center. Exhale over. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach over. And inhale up. Exhale over last time. And inhale up. Good. Bringing your feet back together. Bring your hands onto your shoulders. We're going to do some shoulder circles here. So keep your neck nice and long. Your chin drawn in. And just move into the very edges of your comfortable shoulder range here. Good. Feeling for openness and space. Good. Then bringing your hands to cross over one another like this. Feet hip width apart, belly button in. And we're going to rotate side to side. So keep those elbows nice and perky up at shoulder height. And then twisting from the upper body. So try and keep the line between the crown of your head and your tailbone vertical. Vertical. And you're just twisting around that line. So try not to lean to the side. Just a nice twist. Good. Drawing the belly button in towards your spine. And then see if you can keep your head facing forward while your trunk moves side to side. So inadvertently or indirectly rotating the neck at the same time. Good. Find a speed that feels good. You might want to go slow. And you might feel like you can speed that up a little bit. Keeping the belly button in nice and tight. Good. And relax those arms down. We're going to just march on the spot. Nice big swings through your arms. Lift your knees up high. Good. Draw your belly button in, shoulders down. Try to always, especially when you're exercising, keep posture top of mind. Because most of the rest of the day it's hard to remember. At the very least, while we're exercising, we need to always be moving towards perfect posture. Good, lift those knees up a little bit higher. Tummy muscles nice and tight. Maybe you can swing the arms a bit higher, a bit further into their range. Nice powerful arms, trying to generate some heat before we challenge them, test them. Good. Now stepping sideways. So step with your arms down, step sideways, bringing your leg up. So you're going to be kicking towards your buttock and bring your hands out behind you as though you're trying to catch your foot behind you in that direction. So keep the knee facing downwards. You should feel a little stretch across the front of the thigh, the muscle that heads over the kneecap, your quadriceps. You'll feel it stretching, maybe into the knee. Squeeze the tummy muscle in towards your chest. Good. Warming up the hamstrings. Good. And relax. Well done. All right, shake your arms out a little bit. Okay, so we're going to start with number 1, the arm curl. So the standardized test for this is to use 2 kilograms weight for women, 4 kilograms for men. If you're not using weight, just make a note of that. Note how much you're using so that you know next time you can compare evenly. So you're going to take your weight, make a note of what weight you're using. And then I'm going to give you the timing for 30 seconds. What you need to do, so just one weight in one arm, we'll do one arm at a time. I'm going to count 30 seconds for you. You need to count the reps that you do. So you're trying to achieve the maximum amount of full repetition. So a full repetition is from straight arm, elbow palm facing forward, to fully flexed and down. That's 1. So you need to complete the full repetition properly, and then count how many of those you can do in 30 seconds. So you just count the repetitions and I'll tell you when to stop counting. All right, so just wait for everyone to be ready. Make sure you're nice and tall, tummy muscles in. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. Keep going, keep counting. Stop. So you write down the amount of full repetitions you just did. And then you can switch the weight to the other hand. So it's tempting to only go kind of to there where the muscle's at its strongest, but a full repetition allows it to go all the way down. So try and get that elbow fully straight at the bottom of the range. All right, everybody ready? And go. Oh, sorry, I'm going to pause you there. Stop. Sorry. Stop. Everyone wasn't ready. Right, start again. Shake your shoulders out. 3, 2, 1, go. Stop. All right, write down that amount. Maybe it's different. The left and the right might be different. Okay, so you can put your weights down. The next one, we're jumping to number 3 to give the arms a break. So number 3 is the chair stand test. So you're going to need a chair. If this is the first time you're doing it, make note of which chair you're using so that you can use the same height as you did last time. Hopefully last time you made note of this, the height of the chair you used so that you can use the same one. And in this test, again, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. And the idea is to stand up fully, sit down fully, as many times as you can in 30 seconds. So a full round is from seated to standing, straight legs, straight hips, and down. That's one. That's one. All right, so when everyone is seated, I will start the timer. Make sure you've got a chair behind you. Starting in sitting. And 3, 2, 1, go. Fast as you can in 30 seconds. Count them. Stop. Good. Write down how many you did. All right. For the next one, we're going to do number 4, heel raise. We're going to do left and right. So you may use something for balance because it's not a balance test. So you can have a chair there to hold for balance, but you must be cautious to not press on the chair to help yourself lift up. So a light finger touch, maybe even just the back of your hand on the chair for balance. And we're testing how many full heel raises you can do on one leg. If you can only do one, then that's what you measure. So it's one leg, heel from the ground, up as high as it can go, and all the way down. That's one repetition. If you start feeling that you're losing height, then you stop, and that's your maximum that you can reach in 30 seconds. All right. So we're going to start with the left leg first. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Stop. And you can write that down. We'll stretch out that calf muscle before we do the other side. So you might find that you need, within that 30 seconds, you might need a break and then you can return and get another full repetition in. So give yourself the time to try for as many as you can in the 30 seconds. That leg you just worked, your left leg, step back onto it, extending the heel towards the ground just to stretch through the muscle. Extend the hips forward. Lengthen up through the spine. Tuck the tailbone under. Good, just feeling that nice juicy stretch through the back of the calf muscle. Good. And then releasing your leg. Let's change to the other side. So trying to do a full repetition and taking a break if you need to during the 30 seconds. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice soft hands. Stop. Write that amount down. Note that there's maybe a difference between the left and the right. And then come into a stretch for that right leg. Step that heel back. Send the heel towards the ground. Send your hips forward. Feel that nice juicy stretch in the calf muscle. We're going to take a deep breath in here. And exhale. Try to soften through those muscles. Great. Another deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Bring your leg out of that stretch. We're going to move down now to number 5, the single leg balance. So we're standing with one. I'm going to time you for 60 seconds. The instructions are there. So it's one leg, open eyes, hands on hips. So we're going to count how many seconds you can balance on your right leg and then on your left leg. If last time, if you did the full 60 seconds, so you got 100%, this time make a note of it, but you can challenge yourself by closing your eyes. Only if you manage to stay standing for the full 60 seconds last time. So but then just make a note on there that you're now doing it with your eyes closed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count out each second so that when you lose your balance, whatever second I'm on, you're going to write down that amount, if that makes sense. If I've counted to 10, then you write down 10 seconds when you lose your balance. All right, so I'm going to give you all just a trial run. So come onto your right leg and just feel your balance out there. Give it a little feel, hands on hips, eyes open. All right, then come out of that. And now we're going to do the real one. So I will count out the seconds for you. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Well done. Okay, so if you manage to hold that for the full 60 seconds, next time you graduate to doing it with your eyes closed. All right, and then we're going to do it on the left leg. So give yourself a little trial run on the left leg. Feel out your balance on that leg. Give your body a sensation of what that feels like. And then settle down, and then I'll count again for you. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60, and relax. Well done. And if you were doing that with your eyes closed, which I don't know if I can't tell if mom was doing it with eyes closed. Eyes open, okay. If your eyes are closed, then next time it's standing on a pillow, an unstable surface, but I don't think any of us are quite there yet. Okay, we're going to do number 6, the stand up and go test. So if you did this last time, you would have noted which distance you walked. So you needed to indicate for yourself two kind of like markers, like maybe from the one end of the room to the other end of the room. It's a walking test from a chair to a particular point and back. So obviously all our distances are going to be different. You need to check what you wrote last time. If this is your first time, indicate clearly which wall your chair is starting against and which wall you're ending against. And you're going to be going from sitting, walking to that point, turning around, coming back into sitting. And we're going to count how many rounds we do. So find a reasonable, up to 3-meter distance, if you can. And then make a note of exactly where your chair is starting and where the wall is that you're going towards. Joan, before you move, you'll have to measure that distance so you can replicate it in your new place. Okay, so just sit to indicate that you're ready. And a full round is going to be from sitting back to sitting. So if I say stop and you aren't sitting yet, then that round doesn't count. We're going to count the full round. Oh no, I didn't write down here what amount of time. All right, I'm going to do I'm sorry, but I didn't write how many. We're going to do a 30-second one and then we'll do a 60-second one. And based on that, hopefully you can tell me how many reps you did last time to see if it matches up. That's a mistake, sorry. All right, we're going to do 30 seconds. I think it was 30 seconds. All right, so everyone in sitting. Starting in 5. All right, let me just wait for Mark to sit down. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Stop. Write down how many you've done and just write next to that that was a 30-second round. And then we're going to repeat it for a 60-second round. Okay, so everyone sit down to show me you're ready. And we're going to do that one more time for a 60-second round, counting your rounds again. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Stop. Well done. Some of you might have to make a note of dogs in the way, crossing paths with children. That also has an effect on the outcome. Okay. If you can let me know afterwards how those numbers compare to last time, as to whether you think we did a 60-second or a 30-second last time, then I can make a note for next time. All right, so the last one we're going to do before we settle into some nice stretches is the sit and rise from the floor. So this one we'll do again next on Friday as well. But the idea with this one is that your ability to get up from the floor is a strong predictor of your stability and frailty levels. So it's a very good thing to be able to get up from the floor using as few body parts as possible. So I'm going to give you some time. I'm going to give you a minute to try out different strategies. But basically, you need to be able to get up from the floor using as few parts as possible. So a hand counts for 1 point, or a knee, or a thigh, or an elbow. So 0 would be being able to get up from the floor, which I can't do without, like that. That would be 0, because I didn't use knees or elbows or hands to get up from the floor. So you're going to get down into the floor, and then however many body parts you need to use to get up, try it a few times, find your minimum. That is that amount you're going to subtract into that column. So you're going to say -1 or -2. That makes sense. So you can go, give it a few tries. I'm going to give you a minute just to try different ways, explore different ways of getting up from the floor. Yeah, Mom, that was one knee. Okay. Once you think that you've gotten to the best that you can, so subtracting the least amount, you can write that down and then come into standing so I can see you ready. Okay, well done, everyone. It's a very good life skill to keep being able to get up and down from the floor as we get older. Find it harder and harder myself, so I do have to practice it. Okay, so the rest of them we're going to finish on Friday. We're going to settle into some nice stretches now for the body. So keep your notes ready for Friday, and all the other bits and pieces will finish then. And then if there's anything you weren't sure of, if you want to repeat again on Friday, just message me and let me know. There'll be time to do that. Okay, so coming to face your chair, bring your hands onto the back of the chair. We're going to step the legs right back behind you. Feeling a nice lengthening through the side of your body. So feel the back of your tailbone reaching away from you. Feel your crown of your head reaching in the opposite direction to your tail. Trying to allow your chest to rest down towards the ground. Perhaps bend your knees slightly. Trying to flatten out any curving in the upper part of the back, inviting lots of length here. Take a deep breath in, feeling your chest expand. Feel the length along your spine. Draw your chin in gently so that the back of your neck is long. And try to imagine your vertebral column. If you can imagine your skeleton and your spine. And between each vertebra, imagine your little discs, like little pillows or cushions between them. Try to picture them inflating, creating space horizontally, like you're getting longer. in parallel to the ground. With every exhale, try to sink a little lower through your arms, your chest reaching towards the ground. Big, slow, even breaths. Good. Bend the knees generously. And then slowly stand up, bringing your legs back towards the back of the chair. Good. Then step back with your right leg. Plant your heel down. So you're going to turn your feet to face me. Feeling that space in the pelvis, in the hips. And then open your right arm. So the whole front of your body is nice and wide and open. Same time, you can lift the left arm up. Good. Now, gently bringing your awareness to your pelvis. So try to turn your hips open towards the right leg, towards the right side. Good, nice big open chest. Try to soften through that back hip. See if you can tuck your tailbone in just a little bit. And notice what little adjustments. Notice the sensation of what they offer your body. Good, take a deep breath in, reaching your hands to the sky, looking up, bring the hands together. And exhale, bring the arms down. Now bring the back hand, the right hand towards the right thigh at the back. And bring the left hand up towards the ceiling. So your legs are a nice strong base here to give your body space to stretch the spine. Good. Maybe look up at your hand if your neck feels okay there. And exhale, bring the hands back to horizontal. Good. Inhale, bring the hands forward. Rotate your body back to the chair. Swivel onto the toes of your back foot. And then straighten the front leg and fold forward gently. So you'll feel a stretch down the back of the front leg, hamstrings of the front leg here. You're going to try to keep the spine long. Try and feel that folding coming from your hips. And trying to just give your body some nice juicy stretches today to feel loose and open for the day. Good, standing all the way up, pressing through your hands. Bend the front knee, bring the right leg forward to meet at the front of your mat. Good, then stepping back with your left leg now. Drop the heel open towards the left-hand side, so you'll probably be facing away from me now, most of you I think. Open your arms out so that your hands are horizontal. Turn your hips towards the left side of your mat, if you're on a mat, you can imagine it. Good. Good, feeling your legs nice and strong, a strong solid base here. Then inhale, reach the hands up to the ceiling, looking up if your neck's okay there. And exhale, bring your hands back to horizontal. Then take your left hand and place it on the back leg, on the left thigh, and reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Feel the space and the stretch along the right side of your body. Taking a big inhale here. And exhale, bringing your arms horizontal again. Turn your hands back both to the front to reach for the chair. Swivel the heel off the ground on the back leg. And then straighten the front leg, folding forward gently from the hips. Keep the spine nice and long. Try not to round the back, so keep the back long, chest forward, and then fold just from the hips. Try to keep the chin tucked in. So you're just looking for a stretch down the back of the thigh here. Nice deep breath. Good. Shift your weight into the front leg and bring your back leg forward to join. Very nice. Stepping back again now with the right leg. You're going to bring your hands onto your hips. And try to shift, so you've got your weight evenly distributed between the two legs. You're going to shift your weight back and lift the front leg up into a balance. Good, and then come forward, shifting your weight so that you're now an evenly supported triangle again. And then shift the weight back onto that leg into a balance. Good, shift forward. One more time, shift your weight back, come into a balance. Good. And step forward. Change legs. So step back with the left leg. Standing like a triangle so your weight is being carried through both legs. And then shift the weight back, coming into a balance. And step forward, supporting yourself like a triangle. And then shift that weight back, lift the leg. Very nice, everyone. One more time, step forward. And shift the weight back. And balance. Very nice. Place your feet down. So you've got some distance now between you and the chair. Reaching forward again for the chair. Bend your knees so your spine stays long. And you can place your left hand in the center of the chair. Reach your right hand so that you're opening your chest up. You can bend the left knee so you'll feel what feels intuitive. The left knee will bend. Opening your chest. Look at that back hand. So we're rotating through the spine and the neck. And then take a deep inhale. As you exhale, take that right hand and thread it through underneath the left arm and reach in the opposite direction towards the wall. Good, so you'll feel your right knee automatically bends here as well. Inhale, going the other way, reaching your right arm to the ceiling. And exhale, thread it through. Inhale, bring your right hand to the chair and change sides. Lift the left arm up towards the ceiling, opening the chest, looking up at that hand. And exhale, thread it through underneath the right arm. Good. Inhale, reaching up towards the ceiling. Feel your spine opening and twisting. And exhale, thread it through. Good. Inhale, come back to the center. Bring your hands back at your side as you stand up tall. Good. Finishing off together here and standing, we're going to bring one hand onto your heart and one hand onto your belly so that you can feel your breath here. So like we started, we're going to inhale. You can close your eyes with me. Inhale, feeling the air press your bottom hand outward as your belly expands. Exhale, let go. Lengthen the spine, draw the chin in. Feel your spine lengthening. Inhale, expand your tummy. Exhale, let go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Feeling your body getting ready for a new season to work on getting a little bit stronger, a little bit taller, a little bit more flexible and balanced. Knowing that a good place to start is always knowing where you're starting from, so that you know what to work on. Taking one final deep breath in, you can open your eyes and reach your hands to the ceiling with me. And a big sigh out. Well done, everybody. Please do message me if you have any questions about the assessments, and we can redo any on Friday that you missed or that you weren't sure of. So please let me know. See you Friday. Bye.